happen when the police respond, you find that the families completely refuse to cooperate, and other families, they request to be left alone, and they are not going to be forcing families. Others, when you try to pursue the matter, they leave the country, and you never know what happened. They leave the country without helping the police to be able to resolve those matters. Maybe it's good to end up there for now. But the main question, yes, there are some of these activities that are abused for not just for ransom, but for insurance, some done by the relatives of what would be the victims. Thanks.
Thank you, Honourable Minister. The next follow-up question is from Honourable Lond. Honourable Lond.
Thank you, Honourable House Chair. And I must say, with the echo that's in the House, some of the members really do sound like empty tins coming here through the television screen. But on a serious note, Honourable Minister, there's reports of more and more extortion-related kidnappings happening, many of them happening here in the Cape Flats as well. And it is true that currently a lot of the management, as you said yourself, is centralized and managed from a national level. But, Honourable Minister, don't you think it is worthwhile letting provincial governments play a lot more prominent role in addressing these challenges in an area where they are a lot closer to the ground and ready to react in real time? Thank you.
Thank you, Honourable Lond. Honourable Minister.
That's correct. These kidnapping, Honourable Member, are rarely provincial. It's very rare that are provincial. Are usually national and international. So you might find that you miss the target when you make these units very provincial. But that does not mean that at the extortion level, we can't work with the province. Again, by the way, the first extortion unit was created in this province by the Premier, the city, and the national office. Even today, that committee still exists. Premier is represented by, I forget the name of the gentleman that represented him. We work together with one body that me and JP, we work together on. So that has been here for some time. It has some good stories to tell, but the problem with Western Cape, it went in a very minute, small level, this extortion. The extortion where they will go to a person who works in your house, a helper, and they will ask the helper, how much does she get paid? She will say, it's paid 500. And then they go to you as an employer and they say they want tax for them to pay 500. And then they go to you to pay tax because you have somebody that is employed. But we have had successes even here. I'm sure you are aware of the young man that has been arrested called Barra here, called Barra in Western Cape. 31 charges. He has been quite running several of those issues, 31 charges. Among those 31 charges, about 19 dead bodies that are counted on those charges. He's a young man of 30 years. I'm told he's a teacher by profession, and I don't know why he would own about 8 taxis. But the problem now, also, after that guy was arrested, the march, I'm not going to say which townships, there was a march by community that were demanding that he must be released by Cele. You can't arrest that person, which means they're not just doing these things, they're also consuming communities. They are also buying communities, of which all of us will have to work with communities to say they will have to be part of working with the law enforcement agencies to deal with those matters. But we are responding to that. We are working at the provincial level, but I want the members to understand that it's very rare, especially on the big, like Mr. Raja, like the last 6-year-old boy, for the fact that a second day somebody was arrested in Gauteng, not in Western Cape, who was one of those that were responsible, is an issue that we need to look overall in the national and international rather than sticking in the provincial level. Thanks.
Thank you, Honorable Minister. That was your last question. That brings us to the end of the question. Honorable Minister, let me take this opportunity to thank you, Minister of Police and Minister of Justice and Correctional Services, for availing yourself to answer questions in the National Council of Provinces. That concludes the business of the day. The House is adjourned. Thank you very much.
Malibongwe.
Ngiyabonga nkosikazi.
Malibongwe, Minister.
Malibongwe. Honorable Nyambi, uraiti?
Yes,
Uraiti, Mutwami, uraiti?
Thanks to the
right.
MECs also.
Recording stopped.
Thank you, Mrs. Thank you, Deputy Chair.
Thanks,
you.
Deputy Chair.
Yeah.
Aus Liliet? Aus Liliet?
Ngwana ko ho jwang
Uraiti, ukara uchile mpopo, kile choro aus Liliet mo utuchi. Unyakore Honorable Nyambi atlanyanje asatsibur kidale ba.
o re sesi ba Limpopo ba re sesi